seem to be talking about it. So do you think we're more accepting of affairs now? Or can they be a good thing?
I don't think you're ever accepting of them. You know, in a perfect world, you know, you meet someone, you fall in love and you stay partners for life, you know, obviously. But we don't always live in a perfect world, and circumstances, you know, can alter those situations. I mean, I personally don't instantly go, you know, if someone has an affair, that's it, it's over, you should split up. I think before you reach that decision, I think initially that is the first thing, you know, when it happened to me, my first thing was, oh my God, it's all over, I'll never get over it. The hurt, your pride, everything is just kicked out of you, really. And it was a good friend of mine who'd been through the same thing who said, take time, wait till the anger goes. Think about everything that's happened. Don't make a decision based on what your friends are going to think of you if you stay, or your family, or whether they're going to forgive him or not, because it's your life. And in actual fact, when it happened to me, you know, we did initially sit down, talk about it, and, you know, for the next couple of years, it was fantastic because
so would you
both
say it helped
realised...
your marriage then,
well,
at that
it
point?
did in that point, because actually when we sat down and talked about it, it wasn't me saying, oh, yes, I understand why you did that. But it was me looking at both of us. You know, I had stopped making an effort, as had he with me. And, you know, we had started to really take each other for granted. And it just... But when it came down to it, when it came to that point where we were going to throw everything away and lose each other, at that point we thought, but you know what? We actually do really love each other.
It's interesting what you say about everyone having an opinion. You know, I think obviously you're in the public eye, everyone's got an opinion. But even amongst your friends, your family, the minute you tell somebody, so the minute your partner tells you or you find out, you then have an opinion of what shall I do anything. The minute you tell anyone, whether it's your mother, your best friend, whoever, they're going to have an opinion, saying, oh, that's terrible, what's she going to do? You should check him out.
Well, of course, I've always been the one that's had the affairs, so... always be the dumper rather than the dumpy. That's my motto. And I've been caught out, but I've never really gone back. I don't think you can go back. I mean... Did
any of your partners you cheated on say, OK, we'll forget this one, Janet, come back?
Yes. Very annoyingly. My third husband caught me having an affair with someone, and he rang me up and said, it's all over, I'll meet you at a solicitor's office on Monday, we should file for divorce. And I went there on Monday, and he said, I've changed my mind, I'll have you back. And I went, I don't want to come back.
I do find it really funny how everyone's laughing and laughing at Janet.
I know, it's a human tragedy, but I've moved on.
It is, though. It's devastating when somebody cheats on you. And I'm not saying, you know, I understand that people can work it out. I also understand being in the situation and wanting things to be better, but it is also devastating. And I think particularly living in a world where we have options, where we can be in whatever type of relationship we want. You can have open relationships, you can be polygamous. So to me, why choose to be in a relationship with someone who wants to be monogamous and be, you know, and have an affair?
I do something it's called
I think everybody wants that. When you get married or you get into a relationship, that's what everybody wants. You want... Well, I certainly did. You know, it was forever. But life took us a different way.
Well, sometimes people change.
I don't go out to look at... I think what happens in a relationship, it kind of fizzles out, and you've subconsciously got the next one lined up. It's called...
Why not have a conversation with your partner?
Have a conversation about what?
Just say, I'm not really feeling you anymore, let's end it and then move on. But don't cheat on them.
I can't, my mindset is different to yours. Completely 100%
I think
different.
you two need to sit down and talk.
We're all